With all the hype surrounding the recent Batman movies, it was no wonder that on the opening night of The Dark Knight Rises at the Century 16 movie theater in Aurora, Colorado, the theater was packed with people dressed up like Batman, the Joker, and Bane. This was the perfect time for a man dressed in riot gear to go seemingly unnoticed. One girl, Carly Richards, was having a date night with her boyfriend, both excited to see the final Batman movie, sitting next to each other hand in hand watching the late night premiere that Carly had long anticipated. Only 30 minutes into the movie, Carly observed a man in all black walk into the emergency exit and throw two canisters into the crowd. She thought it was just a stunt to promote the movie. Then Carly heard the fireworks and felt a warm splatter on her arm. All she remembers after this was running. Carly Richards is one of the survivors of the Aurora Theater shooting. Just a normal girl going to see a movie that night, and she was shot by a man who killed 12 people and injured 58, armed with an assault rifle equipped with a drum magazine that could hold up to 100 rounds, a 12-gauge shotgun, and a 40 Glock handgun. Carly could have been your friend, your child, your spouse. Carly Richards could have been you. Carly was a victim of one of many gun violence acts that have occurred in the past year. What can we do to help prevent or reduce these terrible acts of violence? Some say we should further arm ourselves with guns by advertising concealed handgun licenses. But I say this is exactly what we should not do. The majority of America and I believe that the correct actions to take is to pass laws to limit magazine capacities to 15 rounds, ban assault rifles, and require universal background checks for every gun transaction. With a ban on just high-capacity magazines, let alone assault rifles, the Aurora Theater shooting would have had a different outcome. If there was a ban on magazines that held more than 15 rounds, then the shooter would have had to reload his gun multiple times before continuing to shoot, giving more time for people to escape the theater and get out of harm's way. Passing a law requiring universal background checks on all gun sales would benefit our country greatly. According to a recent study, about 2 out of every 5 guns sold are purchased without a background check. This is a scary fact. How is it that we have allowed just anyone to buy a gun without ever knowing whether or not they are a criminal? By passing a law for universal background checks, no criminal or mentally insane person could obtain a firearm. Any law-abiding citizen should not fear these proposals. We as a nation, a group of people, all with the common goal to keep our loved ones safe, can make small steps towards a safer country by keeping firearms in the hands of the right and out of the hands of the wrong.